of the most frequently asked questions. We have printed out today all of the things that you guys said that you were nervous about. Here's the wonderful thing about camp. Camp is totally for all the things that you're afraid of, and overcoming those things, and actually, hopefully by the end of camp, embracing them. So, I'm Jenny Baker, the one who's been sending you all the emails. This is my co-host, Erin Thurman, who you will see at camp. And this is my other lovely co-host, Cynthia, who doesn't like to say her name on camera and asked me to introduce her. Okay, so Cynthia, what is the first thing that people have been saying they're nervous about?
I've never been camping.
What do we say to those people?
You're not alone.
No.
Yeah, there'll be several people that have never been camping.
Kelly Tilford, our guest star, Kelly Tilford, is here. Miss Kelly. We also forgot to say, hey, get a stool and sit next to us. We also forgot to say we are at Odd Story, our partner, our beer partner. They will be at camp.
I should do that.
They will be at camp on Saturday night bringing beer, so you will get to taste their awesomeness. They're so awesome. Erin bought a t-shirt today.
I did.
Of their awesomeness. You did.
I did.
And she's displaying it proudly. We love Odd Story.
With my popped collar, because otherwise it looked like it was intentional.
Yes.
It's not.
I actually just told her to put the t-shirt on over her work shirt. I didn't think she would do it. So hey, for you person who's never been to camp, this camp is for you. This is why we created SheVentures. We created it to be a safe space so that you can learn things that you've never been able to learn in an environment that makes you feel safe and really at peace, asking questions that you might not ask in any other place. So know that everything we do, everything we say, and everything we've planned is geared towards you.
Never been camping.
Well, and I think,
Never been camping person.
yeah, whoever never been camping is probably not the only one coming to camp that's never been camping. And there was a time when all of us could say the same thing.
Right.
And I think at the end of the day, I hope that you will find it to be a meaningful experience. And if you were to not like it, it's really okay. But I will be shocked if you don't find the value, the time that you can think and clear your mind in nature, and also with a bunch of amazing people who are potentially trying something for the first time too.
Yeah. I was with Erin one time when she broke my tent. So it
This
can't
is a
get
fallacy.
much worse than that. We'll have people there to help you set up your tent. We'll teach you how to do everything. So no worries. I mean, we'll even teach you how to poop in the woods. I will. Have you pooped in the woods?
I pooped in the woods. I have a patch that says I pooped in the woods.
Is that a Girl Scout thing?
I don't know. I got it sent to me in the mail.
It may need to be a SheVentures thing.
It needs to be a SheVentures thing. So, hey, no worries if you've never been camping before. We got you. All right, Cynthia, what's the next thing?
We're pooping in the woods.
That's the next
Rolling
thing.
right into it.
Good segue.
Hey, good segue. Go into the Erin, how do you like to go to the bathroom in the woods?
Well, just go for it.
You sit on the log or lean against a tree.
Or
No,
hold
I
on to
just
the tree?
squat.
Squat.
No, I mean she's going to talk about this, but I'll speak to it really quickly. We have porta potties because not everybody is going to be interested in dropping their pants in the middle of the woods with another 100 people around. But it's going to happen, and that's okay. And it is a part of this experience. And if you've never had to use the bathroom in the woods, it's not that big of a deal, and you're going to find out that, wow, why was I so worried about it? Why was I really so worried about it? But if you're on your period, if you need to do number 2, we have porta
What's number
potties.
2?
Pooping. But we have porta potties, and you're welcome to use them at any time. And if you want to be super adventurous, you do what Jenny Baker does, and you go find a tree, you prop up on it, and you let it go.
Let it go. Like, let's say you're rock climbing and you gotta poop. Okay, the porta potties are half a mile away. What are you gonna do? We're gonna teach you how to do that. Like, we're gonna have a poop talk at the fire on Friday night. We're gonna talk to you about your options so that when that moment hits, you're gonna know your options, you're gonna have your tools, and you're gonna own that poop. You got anything for that?
Squirt that shit out.
Literally, we're gonna squirt it out. Okay. Oh, periods. Hey, listen. I really hate periods whenever they stop us from having adventure. So, we've in the handbook in the handbook, we've typed up some options that you have for if you're on your period. The biggest one is make sure you have, if you use tampons, please have Ziploc bags with you so that you can use that to carry out. We always talk about when we're outdoors, like carry in, carry out. That means whatever you carry in with you to the woods, you're also carrying it out. And that means nasty tampons and poop toilet paper. Poop toilet paper.
Yes.
Ziploc bags are great for that. But let me tell you my secret weapon. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you. This is a cup. A menstrual cup. Cute little blue thing. This is mine. I washed it before I came. Medical grade. Shut up.
I thought the whole blue thing was going up there. I was like, crap.
The whole blue. Kelly thought the whole blue thing was going up. I have had children. It probably would fit. Okay, this guy is awesome. One, because it's medical grade, whatever that is, not plastic. Anyway, silicone. So I don't have chemicals from a tampon leaching up into my body. But also, this thing can last for 12 hours. It's got this awesome knob so you're not reaching all, digging up in your hoo-ha. And when you wear it, it doesn't have to be changed but every 12 hours. So you can go the whole day and not have to change a tampon or change a pad. However, I know it's not for everybody, but please, if you're gonna wear tampons and be on your period, bring Ziploc bags because it's really dangerous for the animals in the forest to ingest the chemicals that are on tampons and just tampons in general. And y'all are gonna be on my family's property. And I don't really want your tampons where my kids play. Okay.
Noted.
Next.
Poison ivy.
Poison ivy. What do you got to say about that, Erin? Kelly has poison ivy to show you. Cynthia has like leprous poison ivy also. Look at that.
Covered.
I
It's
have.
all on my bottom.
Yeah. Oh.
Down
On
my
your
leg.
bottom?
I sat in it because I was like, I'm not allergic, and I pulled it. And I sat in it, so it's all.
No.
It gets the best of us.
Yeah, I've got it right now on the back of my leg. I mean, it potentially could happen.
Yeah.
We're going to show you what poison ivy looks like though. So at camp, like we'll show you so that you know. We said we'd do a post about it. Yeah, because there are wipes.
Yeah.
So, hey, okay. First of all, we'll show you how to identify it. Second of all, if you're hiking and you're worried about it, wear pants. I know that sounds counterintuitive in the summer, but it is not. You will be thankful that you did. Lots of companies make lightweight pants. Look them up. Look at our gear list. We have some there. So wear pants. Third, what are those things called?
Technu
wipes. What are they?
Yeah, it gets the oil off your skin. And so if you have contact with it, you can have these wipes in your pack and you can go ahead and wipe the oil off.
Yeah, so if you know you've gotten into it or even just preemptively after your hike, if you just want to wipe down with it, it'll get that oil because it's not the plant, it's the oil that comes off of the plant that you'll want to watch out for. Anything else on poison ivy?
No.
Okay,
We'll be
No,
good.
I mean it's not fun.
it's bad.
It's not fun. It's just uncomfortable. But if you can avoid it, that's the goal.
All right, next one. Feeling like you are out of shape or lack of confidence for the activity that you have signed up for.
What do you say to that?
What do I say to that? I'm like, that's why you signed up for it.
That's right.
Like out of your comfort zone, trying something new in a safe space surrounded by a bunch of women that are going to encourage you and give you the confidence that you're lacking to do the things that you've never done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Cheers.
mean, the first step.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
First step was signing up, and you did. And I can promise you, not everybody at camp is going to be in tip-top shape, myself included. And you just, if you need to stop, if you need to take a break, take a break. There is no shame in that. And city bus. There's also.
Hey, listen, we were going to do this outside today on the trail. It's like 100 and bazillion degrees here. And Erin doesn't like the heat.
Just why I'm wearing two shirts.
It's
Joke.
But yeah, I think the main thing is if you need to take a break, take a break. There's nothing wrong with that, and you're not going to be the only one, and no one's going to be pushing you to break a record.
And if you were an expert at climbing or mountain biking, then you probably wouldn't have signed up for that.
Or trail running.
Yeah, so just know that you're going to be surrounded by a bunch of women that wanted to try something new.
And the great thing about our schedule for camp is it's loose. It's not so tight that everybody has to do a turn of rock climbing at this time and this is how scheduled it is. We've created kind of this buffer time where everybody goes to these activities and then we just get to burp. Yeah, excuse me. We get, did it stink?
No, I didn't.
We get to enjoy the activities kind of at our leisure. So if you're paddleboarding and 50 yards down the river and 50 yards back is tough, like hang out and take a break for a second. We've really not overscheduled camp so that we can enjoy our activities and not feel super pressured and super rushed. And also, we don't have elite athletes at this camp. This camp is not for elite athletes. We love them and some of us are friends with them, but this camp is for people like us who would love to try these things, but don't necessarily feel comfortable doing it in the normal context that they're typically offered in. So there is no fit enough, there is no in shape enough, there is no body type. We have women who are, 200 pounds and more who are rock climbing, and we love it and we celebrate it and we have gear for it. Like, there is no, because that's just normal. Like, this is a camp for normal women.
Real women.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're not going to feel out of place. Like, you're actually going to feel in place, hopefully for the first time in a really long time. You're going to feel like you have a place where you belong.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay, I feel like this is the second time we've done this. I feel like I'm doing better.
Making sure that there's enough coffee. Will you make sure that there is enough coffee?
Hold on. Are you a returning camper?
They have to be. Well,
They have to be.
Talk about the debacle, the coffee
Okay,
debacle.
well,
in
someone
2020.
Someone asked that?
Let's
Somebody
go
said
over
that, yeah.
the fact that when coffee is served and you've got 80 campers, like going to fill up your like 64 ounce
Oh, we should
like
say
Yeti
that.
cup isn't really like,
Nice.
yeah, I'm like, you're in a community of a bunch of other women who thrive off of coffee, and so like, get a cup.
Don't take the entire carafe.
But there'll be enough. But just make sure that you are aware of your other campers.
Let me tell you why this is even an issue. Last year at camp, we way under anticipated how much y'all like your coffee. So, we didn't have enough the first morning. We did correct that though the second morning. This year, that will never be an issue. I have 3, so there's 110 of us at camp. I have 3 45-cup coffee makers. We're bringing down with 3 separate 2,000-watt generators that we will be making sure are on and going at 5 a.m. because they take a minute a cup to brew. So we'll turn them on at 5 a.m. and we will make sure that come 6 o'clock when you wake up, there is
You're gonna smell it.
what's 45 times 3, whatever that is, amount of coffee for you.
Oh, we've had too much beer for math.
135.
What? No. Moving on.
Wow, are you Korean?
Yes.
Had too much beer for math.
That's amazing. We'll have enough coffee for you.
Yeah.
Returning camper who knew about last year.
Who filled up their 64 ounce Yeti cup.
Wait, 45 times 3?
I see.
Yeah.
What did you say?
135.
I know, our fact
right.
checker Kelly over
She's
here.
right.
Alright, so we got
Confirmed.
coffee covered. Everybody's gonna be jobted up and happy.
Job it up.
Okay. Bugs.
Bugs.
Yeah. We're in the woods.
Yeah, here's the thing you should know.
And not only that, we're in their habitat.
Yeah.
This is where they live.
Yeah.
This is where we're in their home. It's just like when people tell you go to the ocean and you get in the ocean and sharks and that. But that's where they live, and that's where the bugs live. You're gonna see them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So I've lived up here at this property for 5-ish years. I have not died of a bug bite yet. There are scorpions. We will talk to you about how to check for scorpions. There are black widows. We will also talk to you about how to be aware of those. And there are ticks and chiggers. Our best advice for you for ticks and chiggers, I wish Katie were here.
Permethrin.
Yeah. Listen, I know that a lot of people don't like DEET. And I get that that in high doses over a long period of time, it is disruptive to our endocrine system. I would recommend though, if you are super opposed to chiggers and ticks, you need to use something with DEET in it. Nothing else will keep away from ticks. There are the Lone Star ticks here in Tennessee. I probably pick 5 of them off my dog every time I take him around the property and run. Now, the only way to keep them off of you is with DEET. So those guys and chiggers are going to be the 2 worst things you're going to run into. Tall socks and pants help that. So you'll see a lot of us with tall socks and pants on. It's because we've been eaten up with bugs before.
Yeah.
And it's not fun.
I'm allergic to chiggers. So what I do is I treat my clothing and my socks with permethrin. And it's totally okay for you. You can spray your stuff outside before camp, let it air dry. If you have a cat, don't have a cat around it while it's wet. When it's dry, it's perfectly fine around all of your animals, but you can treat your tent, your sleeping bag, your sleeping pad, your clothing, your socks, your shoes, everything with permethrin. You can get it for like $15
So
at
do you do
REI.
that the day of, or are you
No,
doing
I do
that
it
day
like the
before?
week before, and then it's good for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It lasts for a while because your clothes absorb it.
Yeah.
And your skin doesn't. Awesome.
Awesome. Not knowing anyone.
Is this our last one?
Yeah, not knowing anybody and being lonely at camp.
Way to go,
I think,
camper.
yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Like, if you were coming to camp and you signed up and you knew no one, I don't think you understand how cool we think you are. Because the courage,
How cool do you think they are?
Yeah,
Aaron?
speak
cool enough to
That
listen to this
cool.
There
music.
was some Coolio over there.
I hope y'all can hear that.
I think that the bravery and the courage that it takes to sign up and not only go to an adult summer camp, but also a camp in which you are putting yourself out there and trying something new. That is one of the coolest things, in my opinion, that you could do. So I have a lot of respect for you. The one thing that I can say about last year, and that was one of the most moving things, is the fact that you all have a story. You all have a story to tell, and you all find so much that you relate to. Whether you've been spending the last 15, 20 years being a mother, whether you have been so
busy with
work
overwhelmed with
in your career,
caring for an elderly parent, a sick spouse,
yeah.
going through a really crappy divorce.
You're going to hear those stories. We did last year, you're going to hear them again this year, and you're going to find that you're not the only one that's showing up to camp by yourself. And there is certainly a sisterhood that is developed within the first hour. I know you're going to be nervous. I get it. I would be too. And in fact, I probably wouldn't have ever signed up for this camp because that's just who I am. But if I didn't know anybody. Because I'm not that brave.
And again, yeah, buddy, back to everything that we do is geared towards creating community. Like, this camp is really about creating connections that totally last outside of camp. And so we do, I know it sounds silly, but we do name tags. Name tags are kind of important. You have a camp team leader, and there's a reason for that, because they know you. They're looking for you. They're waiting for you. They have been excited to meet you for weeks, even months now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so
So excited.
so they're waiting for you. We are waiting to meet you. So even though it may feel like you're coming alone, you're not, because we've been waiting for you since you signed up in December, and I can say that because all of you crazies signed up in December and crashed all the
One day.
registration and stuff.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting to meet you since December, and you have a place at camp, and you have a place with us, and we want to know you, and we want to know your story. So feel comfort in knowing that we're waiting for you.
Yeah.
Anybody
Awesome.
got anything else?
No.
No, I mean, we're what? A week and a half away.
Yeah.
We are getting prepared. We're getting the land is ready. It's ready to go. We're getting your packets ready. And
Last thing.
yeah.
Should it rain, you better show up. Camping in the rain is totally a different experience than camping in the sunshine. but it's so fun. It has a different element of connecting, and I mean, think about playing cards together under a tent while it's just gently raining outside in the summer. Think about sleeping in a tent under the gentle rolling rain and the coolness and the breeze. Like, camping in the rain really is, it's just, it can be fun, and it's an adventure. So,
Or, I know all of us played in the rain when we were kids.
oh my God.
So-
yes.
It's an opportunity to let loose.
Yeah.
Be out in the rain. We can jump in puddles. We can do whatever. We can have a good time. And rain or shine,
Yeah.
don't make that put a damper on this weekend, because it's going to be amazing.
Hey, listen, I already have this plan. If it rains, at base camp, it kind of is a slope.
Slip
But-
slide.
It is so perfect for a slip and slide.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so hey Kelly, you got anything to add?
She's not going to come around.
I cannot wait to meet y'all. This is going to be so fun. Thanks for coming.
Yes.
That's all I got.
So
Yeah.
no. So we are excited. On Thursday night, I'm gonna try to do that Facebook Live where you guys can type in real time your questions. If you don't have any questions, I'll just sit there and
Smile.
talk about stuff. So if we didn't answer your questions on this, make sure you jump on Facebook Live on Thursday, and we'll see if we can answer up.
That's
Yeah, answer up your questions on Thursday night. We are super excited to meet you outdoors, and we'll see you next weekend.
it. Bye, guys.